Carmelo thing. This Carmelo Anthony kid, he just got found guilty.
Oh, yeah.
For defending himself against white dudes attacking him.
Damn.
So he killed one of them.
Oh.
Defended himself, but then they shot the kid from the Asian store, and the Chinese guy got off.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Now you see black lives do not matter to these motherfuckers. The racism is real.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Listen, y'all, it's being reported that Karmelo Anthony has been sentenced to 35 years for the murder of Austin Metcalf. That's right, y'all. Now, of course, a lot of people right now are taking to social media to give their thoughts and opinions on Karmelo Anthony being sentenced to 35 years in prison, okay? A lot of people right now are upset because they believe Karmelo was defending himself after being approached by Austin, his brother, and several other individuals while sitting under this tent during a rain delay, okay? So how did this happen? All right. Now, for the record, it's being reported that Karmelo was a minor at the time during this incident, right? So, of course, the death penalty was off the table. And it's a reason to mention that because, again, this happened in Texas, all right? And according to Texas law, they say murder is when the defendant intentionally or knowingly causes the death of an individual. Now, according to the prosecutor, they say that this is not self-defense, folks. It's murder, okay? It was strange that a teen would bring a knife to a school sports event saying the incident was murder, plain and simple, all right? He also went on to say, you do not get to meet a shove with a stab, especially if you provoke the shove, all right? Prosecutors during the trial referred to Metcalf's death as a sneak attack by Anthony, all right? Now, again, for the record, Karmelo was approached by Austin, his brother, and several individuals. I want y'all to check out this snippet real quick of an individual who actually watched the video of everything that took place. Let's check out this clip right quick.
Actually see them walking up. You see that Karmelo is already up under there. He's under there minding his business.
Dodging the rain, or
yeah, it was still raining. You know,
right.
I'm from Holcomb, so that day we were under a tornado watch.
Right.
And we were under thunderstorm warning, and we know we had already had some light rain then, and it started raining again. Then it was over with for the day.
Okay.
So that's kind of what happened on that day. But they were at a rain delay already, and so during that time when that happened, the twins, their two buddies, and a few other kids, because there was a few kids involved with them. They were all coming from the direction of the middle school, coming walking back up.
Right.
On the video, you can see those four that actually was involved, and maybe about 3 or 4 others that was with them, skipping up, trying to catch up behind. One veered off probably toward his way to go to the coach and kind of distract him a little bit. And then the other 4 came walking together. One went in front of them, went past.
Right.
The other 4 went and they surrounded Karmelo. You know, if you're Karmelo,
and they showed it on that video.
It's on the video.
Okay, come on.
You can see them walk.
I'm gonna say little stuff.
I'll put it this way.
Okay.
They actually tell you when you're watching the video, pay attention to this corner right here, because if you look anywhere else, you might miss different things.
Okay.
So watch those 4. Here, there are 4 right there coming up.
Right.
That's exactly what they say.
Okay.
And so you have no way to be confused that it's those 4.
Okay.
So they come up, they surround them, and this immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause, then that's when they jump. And so
they actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But
as of right now, it's being reported that Karmelo and his legal team are definitely appealing this verdict, so we have to wait and see how everything plays out. Okay. Now remember, before the verdict was even revealed, it was already being reported that Karmelo had an all-white jury. Okay, now ask yourself, how did that happen? Well, according to the reports, during jury selection, 3 black women were dismissed after it was revealed that they were professional educators. Okay, according to the prosecutor, they say race had nothing to do with their dismissal, only because they work for the school system that would make them emotionally connected to this case. Okay, again, as you can see, the perfect loophole that they could exploit to get that all-white jury to ultimately get that verdict, okay? 35 years in prison for the murder of Austin Metcalf. Now, again, is this something that is shocking news to black people in this country? Of course not. We just seen what happened with young Cyrus, okay? Shot in the back right after being falsely accused of stealing the water, right? A grown man and his son chases after a 14-year-old, shoots him in the back, okay? But according to the reports, young Cyrus fell and the gun fell out of his pocket. I mean, come on. At this point, It's like they're not even trying anymore. Well, moments ago, comedian Godfrey, Corey Holcomb, they gave their reaction to the Karmelo Anthony verdict. Again, y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on this controversy down in the comment section below? Do you think Karmelo is going to win the appeal? Just let me know down in the comment section below, because again, I know right now a lot of people are upset, and rightfully so, because enough is enough. But I'm done with the yap, and make sure you like this video, hype this video, and yeah, let's get straight to the clip.
Karmelo thing. This Karmelo Anthony kid, he just got found guilty.
Oh, yeah.
For defending himself against white dudes attacking him.
Damn.
So he killed one of them because he defended himself. But then they shot the kid from the Asian store, and the Chinese guy got off.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Now you see, black lives do not matter to these mother. The racism is real. The anti-blackness is real.
How much time did he get?
I don't know, but this kid should not have gotten. He should not go to jail.
Like that
he was
everywhere.
Defending himself.
Who is K-Dub?
You know what I mean? He was defending himself.
Yeah.
And he got found guilty, and they were attacking him. It's on camera. Whereas like 4 or 5 guys attacking a black dude, which is very common. When a black dude is kind of helpless, that's when they attack. They don't ever attack a group of black dudes. White dudes rarely attack a group of black men. They just don't do that. If it's like somebody by themselves,
yeah, it's never a
or
fair
if it's
fight.
a girl, if it's a little boy, they always fight unfairly.
Bro,
they never go, oh, there's 5 black dudes that are our size. Let's start some shit with them. They're usually quiet than a mother.
Most bullies, racists, they're all insecure.
Yeah, of course. But when it comes to black people and black men, they usually do not with us in a group.
Yeah, because they'll get fucked up.
They make sure that they look and say, I think I could take this dude. They'll not do it. Or unless a white guy is trained in some kind of martial arts, that's when they get bold. But other than that, no.
Usually people that train, I think they tend to have some like sense and not be racist.
No. When they're martial arts, they feel I'm trained, so it gives them the courage to like fight. You know what I mean?
Like, I think
you know what I'm saying?
when you work hard at something, you're intellectually you get better. I think that's
No. Take it from me, the black guy. I'm trying to tell you. I know what the I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If they're trained, they'll be confident because they know how to, they methodically know how to fight. But most of the time, I guarantee you, when there's a group of black dudes, people step around. They don't come, let me go with black dudes.
Oh, yeah.
It don't happen that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying it's not that.
Yeah, on
Cops
camera.
kill us on camera.
Yeah.
And they get away with it. They get away with shit. They get
Yeah.
off. Now these days, it's a shame that this happened to him. And this kid was minding his own business.
Yeah.
This kid was minding his own business. And they came to bully him.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot.
What state was this in?
Oh, look up Karmelo Anthony. And I think of Karmelo Anthony, the basketball
Yeah,
player.
probably
Different, no.
Florida, Texas,
Yeah.
Idaho, one of them states probably.
And he ended up the guy defending himself. You know?
Yeah.
And now I don't know how many years he's going to get. Yeah.
Austin. Wait, no, Austin. No, that's his
Frisco?
name is Austin.
Frisco, Texas?
Oh, Texas. Yeah, that tracks for Texas.
The incident, Anthony, students from different high schools in Frisco got into a heated verbal dispute in stadium bleachers. Anthony refused to leave a team tent that belonged to him. Okay, leading to the stabbing. The trial took place at Collin County Courthouse in McKinney, Texas. Anthony's defense team claimed he acted in self-defense, but the jury rejected the argument. Now, who knows what the jury was made of?
Yeah.
You know?
But it's also Texas.
Yeah, it's also Texas,
And then he's 17, but they tried him as an adult.
Of course they did.
Ugh.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, of course it happened in Texas. That tracks for Texas.
Yeah, this is
I
like
don't know
he's...
what's up with that, bro. Why do you try kids as adults? Like
Black kids, you mean?
Yeah.
like I mean,
Because they hate black people.
Because then they can, if they try them as adults, they can give them more time.
Yeah.
It's because they hate black people. You know about that, right?
I know. I'm just like it's just.
They hate black people. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not even
I know,
trying.
but like it's
I'm
just,
not trying to explain around. They
I know
don't
what you
like
mean.
black people.
Yeah.
That's big happening out there is the Karmelo Anthony case. That didn't last very long at all. I think 1 solid week, not counting the weekend, so even less days than that. Was today found guilty and sentenced to 32 years.
We got to pray that this brother gets that appealed And the reason I say that is because all the information I have been given, those guys that he got up with were bad guys.
Facts.
That's all the information I've been given. Like, those were bad guys. And I'm saying, like, these bad guys, you can't make it where the bad guys get to keep being bad and people who got the heart to pull it, you know, get stuff like that done to them, man. I don't know what happened, but I know that a lot of the information leads to those two or that one or whatever. They were bad guys.
Yeah.
Does this kid have a criminal history of being a bad guy? I don't think so. I didn't hear nothing about that. So I think some bad guys got what they urged on their way. That's what I think from what I was told about it all. And now we got to worry about trying to appeal this thing for our young brother. That's what I heard.
Hopefully you get a better jury next time. That jury.
That didn't last very long at all. Wow.
They wanted that shit wrapped up real fast.
Yep, just a couple of days. That is unheard of. That went by fast. And then they were only deliberated for 3 hours, not even. So that was wild. And then nobody testified. I mean, I think, I don't know, a lot of people don't think, I think he should have testified. The only person that spoke really on his behalf good was his mom. All the other were students.
They didn't let him testify? I wonder why.
I don't know, legal teams, I don't know.
Man,
well, you know, your
counsel
legal
sometimes don't be having the best strategy.
Well, not even the best strategy, the best intentions by you.
That's a fact too.
Because if you're not rich, you're a lawyer.
They ain't working hard.
They're gonna offer him money a lot of times. I'm just saying, like, I know the game. Lawyer business is very crooked business. Lawyer business is very crooked business, and I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but I was told those guys who got the business were not good people. That's the information.
They said they had a history of violence, beat up their dad, and all types of stuff like that.
You seen the video on 2 hours. Was it clear enough, or was it fuzzy, or what?
No, it was clear. It was clear enough to where you can see the actual individual raindrops come by the cameras.
Okay.
That's how clear it is. You actually see them walking up. You see that Karmelo is already up under there. He's under there minding his business.
Dodging the rain, or?
Yeah, it was still raining. You know,
right.
I'm from Little Elm. So that day we were under a tornado watch.
Right.
And we were under thunderstorm warning. And we know we had already had some light rain then, and it started raining again. Then it was over with for the day.
Okay.
So that's kind of what happened on that day. But they were at a rain delay already. And so during that time when that happened, the twins, their two buddies, and a few other kids, because there was a few kids involved with them, they were all coming from the direction of the middle school, coming walking back up.
Right.
On the video, you can see those four that actually was involved, and maybe about 3 or 4 others that was with them, skipping up, trying to catch up behind. One veered off probably toward his way to go to the coach and kind of distract him a little bit. And then the other 4 came walking together. One went in front of them, went past.
Right.
The other 4 went and they surrounded Karmelo. You know, if you're Karmelo.
And they showed that on that video.
It's on the video.
Okay, come on.
You can see them walk.
I'm gonna say little stuff.
I'll put it this way.
Okay.
They actually tell you when you're watching the video, pay attention to this corner right here, because if you look anywhere else, you might miss different things.
Okay.
So watch those 4. Here, there are 4 right there coming up.
Right.
That's exactly what they say.
Okay.
And so you have no way to be confused that it's those 4.
Okay.
So they come up, they surround them, and this immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause, then that's when they jump. And so
they actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But at the same time,
So it's more than the twins that got some licks
all
on
4.
them. So it showed that in the video.
Yes, in the video. So again, you got Hunter and Austin standing in the middle.
Okay.
And you have the light bright boy here, and you have the darker boy here.
Okay.
I think that's what I remember. So I have to go back and think about it. But that's where they were. One was going up and down while they were talking and kind of pushing or whatever he was doing. Austin and Hunter was in front. So where they're talking about grabbing bags, Hunter actually said that I grabbed his bag.
Right.
And then later on, he said that Austin threw the bag.
Okay.
Jeff also said the same thing. And so that's them both antagonizing. And we know under Texas law, I just have the fear that you're about to do something to me and you can get up out of here. Yeah, so you don't have to touch me. But at that point, he still stood there and stopped there. And whatever they say alleged was said, you don't know that until they get into it here. But once they did that, they started hitting him. Karmelo actually was able to back out and try to get away. So he was actually trying to get away the first time. Austin grabbed him, and you can see his hoodie coming out like this, and they brought him back in.
Okay.
And when they brought him back in, that's when you can see Austin put him in a headlock. You can see that all the rest of them are still hitting. That must be when the poke happened, because he was able to get out again. He backed out. He looked to the right. That's where the other little kid was filming, because they got some cell phone footage too. But that's where he was filming. He looked directly at him in his camera, and then he went this way to the left. He went down. He fell. And that's when they realized he was gone, because they were still punching. And when he fell, that's when they all turned around. They started chasing him. Austin tried to go chase him too, but he grabbed his chest. I guess he realized that something happened to him. And that's when he went down a little bit and he fell down. But all three of them were chasing. But Karmelo was so fast, he got away and went around to the coach. And so you can see them on the video pointing toward Karmelo and the coach. And I can imagine, because Karmelo's out of the camera on that moment, that he was telling the coach what happened. And then that's when Hunter said he whipped his head around. That's a true statement. He just wasn't sitting with it. He whipped his head around. You see him on the video. And that's when he walked over to where Austin was, but he never touched him. So all that stuff about him rendering aid and holding his heart, and he never did that, because the coach grabbed him and he was holding him. So at the end of the day, that's kind of where the moment went. But they did assault him, and we'll just play the game. Even if it was just a push, you still assaulted him, because it was unwanted. By your own definition in your word of him saying that leave me alone and I'm not going, you assaulted him, period. But they did beat him. And if you look at the, not the photo that Fox 4 put out, because that was one that they actually edited. I have the emails to prove it. But the actual Collin County one, you can see the webs and stuff on his eye. You can see the bridge of his nose is swollen. You can see the webs under his neck. And so that's the reason why they edited the one from Fox and kind of airbrushed it. And you can see they put the locks of his hair that got taken out as well.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all. Peace.